the things that I want to do to you, why don't we just lock the doors and have a little one-on-one session today? I'm sure the other students wouldn't mind. Well, I can just postpone the quiz and give some special treatment for my favorite student. I know that you're the only student here, but I only give hints for the favors you provide. As usual, you're still going to have to work hard to pass the test. And depending on your performance today, I may make it harder than the rest of the tests. Well, it's a good thing you came to my office hours, right? If no one else attended, then they all deserve to get a bad grade. But to be honest, I enjoy when you come to me and come to my office hours. You're a very good student. God damn it. Don't worry about the TAs. They're so annoying. They just have so many questions to ask, and they never really perform their research properly. And there's a reason I didn't give them the keys. I didn't want them to disturb me while I have another student here who spent her personal time to come here to receive one-on-one education. Besides, you're about to graduate, right? Well, maybe next year, this spot could be yours, and you can continue coming to my office hours and continue receiving one-on-one tutelage. Of course, you would still need to send in an application, go through a rigorous selection process, and ultimately be selected by me. Now, I won't tell you how many other students I'm offering this specific deal to, but you're just going to have to try your best to impress me. Well, I can't treat you differently than all the other students. Oh yes, I'm very dead serious. So you better set your pretty little ass down before I fail you. That's a good girl. Now, I hope you realize that I have very high expectations for you. It would be really bad to my ego if the person that I gave extensive private lessons to, my absolute favorite student, if you didn't end up at the top of the class. And I really sincerely hope that this doesn't distract you too much. You still have to focus on your studies. Well, if you think me being this close to you is that distracting, I have a surprise waiting for you. It'll be even more distracting than you think. And it's a surprise I won't tell you until later, when I pull out the tougher distraction tactics. Now, if you could do me a favor and just listen to me more often, maybe you wouldn't have to suffer so much when you come to my office hours. And let me give you a hint. Just like how classes get more difficult, so does what I require of you. Otherwise, your education would stagnate. Now maybe you're not getting the education that your so-called parents or your FAFSA is paying for, but it is education nonetheless. I'm going to make sure you learn one way or the other. Well, you gotta listen to me carefully and do everything that I demand. Otherwise, you may not be passing this class. Don't get distracted. It's a very simple proposition. All you have to do is serve me and serve me well. I'll definitely give you a good grade after. Do you understand? Good. Come sit next to me on this couch that I conveniently have in my office. Oh, don't worry. Every time that you come to office hours, I always clean it down. It's perfectly fine. Sit, sit, sit. I insist. Sit. I absolutely love it when you do that little trick with your tongue. Not just on my skin, but when we're kissing as well. I like it that we're so feral, just trying to get inside each other, and you're really hot. And I don't mean that just figuratively. You're really warm to the touch. And I like that. How do I say this? Darling, my sweetest sweetie. I'm not sure if it already happened, but when you do reach the happiest moment in our little activity, please do start screaming out of joy, okay? I really want to hear it, and I don't care if anyone else hears. I love the way you feel. You're just as good feeling as you look beautiful. And that cute little smile of yours as well. And you feel so good. I love it when I'm inside. You're very, very correct. You are the sexiest girl in the world. Has anyone ever commented on how beautiful you look up close? It makes me want to do things to you. Things that you might be ashamed of, so I don't think we should do it. But I really, really want to. Maybe we should do it anyways. Just close your eyes and don't tell anyone, okay? Oh, yes. And I love the warmth of your hug. It just makes me feel like we belong together forever. And I love when you're pressed up against me and when we're just feeling like two peas in a pod. Just so warm and so much cushioning. I love it. Oh, baby, I really appreciated that time together with you. However, this isn't a live stream. It is a video. The video does have to have an ending, right? Go ahead, like and subscribe. I would really be grateful if you did that. And I'll continue to make audios in return. And, yeah. I love you. 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 I swear.